Hi. In this video, I will talk about Elsword's overall population and the performance of each character according to rank. And how do these ranks tell you about the overall population and the performance of each character? For example, I was Rose's main, but I feel like Rose is not strong enough to can keep up with the difficulty of the game's content. Because of that, I decide to change my main into another character that was strong enough to can keep the difficulty of the game's content with my current gear. Or my Rose can't keep up with the current meta in PvP and very hard to climb the rank. I personally would never do that, but many people that want to enjoy the game more or need to competition with the other player will definitely changing their main into the strong character. Like Laby, Noah, Chung, etc. And most of the new player that coming in, they wanna play a strong character and very easy to play. And they can look at the rank before they decide to main that character. So, yeah, the rank can tell you about the overall situation for each character, like population of that character or the performance of that character. Alright, let's look at the rank for now. At the top 10 of Seoul's server in Korea, you can see that Aisha was dominate in this server. And Ain was looking good as well to have two Ain player in the top 10. Well, I just got the hint that Aisha might be the most popular in Seoul's server in Korea. And the reason to can become popular is at least that character must be strong enough to can convince the player to keep main to that character. So, let's look at the top 10 of each character to analyze. I think Elboy is looking not so good. He is the main character of the game that was playable to the game since the game was released. For me, I think he is a very strong character. Maybe he is super strong in PvP, but maybe in PvE is bad. But I was talking about rank in PvE now. And I think Elboy's rank should be higher than this, but I don't know what happens inside the Seoul server in Korean. Well, let's calculate the average rank for the Elboy. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The rank in this website was based on top 2000 player. Well, let's get into the average rank for Elboy. Here's the rank of Elboy's top 10 that I put into the calculator to calculate the average number of Elboy's rank. And I think you might didn't see the number well, but you can calculate it yourself. And I will put the link of the calculator in the description. Yeah, let's see the average rank for Elboy. It's 135.4, let's put him at 135. Alright, let's look into Aisha. Yeah. Everyone love Aisha. Aisha is cute. Aisha is a strong character. And have many YouTuber playing her. So, I'm not surprised. Well, I have heard the meme about nerf Aisha a lot. And Aisha need love? And look at the rank, she got so much love in Seoul's server in Korea. Well, maybe she got bullied by the player from the West, so Overall Aisha is great, and it's no way for me to tell that Aisha is bad after seeing her rank. Let's calculate her average rank. Yeah, pretty high, isn't it? Let's put 17 for Aisha now. Alright, next character is Rena, and she is my second favorite. Yeah, she's cute, I like her, but not my most favorite, lol. And I know Rena was a pretty strong character. And the rank also looks good to me in overall. And I have not much to say about her, because she doing very well so. Let's calculated the average rank for Rena. Yeah, it's pretty high if compared to Elboy. And she got 74.9. Let's give a rank 75 for Rena. The next character is Raven, and I think many players love Raven. He's cool, he's strong, and very popular in PvP. And he was doing pretty well on PvE as well according to the rank. And yeah, the lowest of the top 10 was still in 2 digits of the rank. So, yeah, he's very popular and strong. He was doing great and no need for me to say anything much, so let's calculated his rank now. Yeah, as I expected, and let's give him a rank of 54. Alright, we move to Eve now. She was released at the same time as Raven, but the rank was slightly lower than Raven. Which is I'm not surprised. And Eve, yeah, she is strong, very strong, especially her 4 road class. Abid her rank is pretty good as well, so let's calculated her rank real quick. Alright, let's give her a rank of 61. We have come to the KOG's son now. I think his rank is good if compared to Elboy that was released to the game before him for 3 years. Even though KOG loves him so much, the overall rank in the Seoul server in Korean was not as good as I expected. But Chung was definitely one of the strongest characters in the game for sure. And he was good in every kind of content in the game. PvP, PvE, Arada, Raid, yeah, everything. But whatever, and the rank telling me that Chung is good. So, let's calculated his average rank. It's still pretty high, and still does not fall to the 3 digits yet. So, let's put rank 80 for him now. Alright, this character has a rumor that she is very broken, especially her 3rd class or Shakti. And I heard many people say that this game is not Elsword Online but Shakti Online. Yeah. Because she was very overpowered character. But yeah, whatever. Let's analyze her from rank. Her rank also looks pretty high if compared to Chung that was released to the game before her 2 years. And I think it makes sense for her to have this high rank. Let's calculated her average rank. Yeah, as I expected, she was just slightly lower than Eve that was released before her 2 years. Let's give her a rank of 68. The next character is the older sister of the main character, Elesis. Her rank was very similar to Elboy, but the highest rank is a lot lower. And I can tell that Elesis is very good at PvP, especially for her 4th class. But in PvE it seems okay, but not so good if look at the rank. But better than Elboy that was released before her for 6 years for sure. Let's calculate her average rank for now. Yeah, it's even higher than Elboy, even though she was released to the game after Elboy for 6 years. Let's look at Ad's rank now. Wow. His rank was pretty high, and even his lowest rank is still higher than Elesis's the average rank. Yeah, and Ad is very strong character in every content of the game. Let's calculate his average rank. Wow. The rank was pretty high, even higher than Raven that was released to the game before Ad for 5 years. The next character is Ciel. The gap of the rank in top 10 is a little bit large. And the overall rank look not good to me. The only thing for Ciel not doing well is bossing, but doing pretty good at others content like PvP, Rena, and clearing the dungeon. Yeah, I using the rank to analyze, not my imagine. So, for me, the overall for Ciel is not good, and let's calculate the average rank. Yeah, it's not so good as you see, and even Elboy is higher. And, here we go. The worst performance character of the game with the worst demography that the population was keep decreasing more than increased. And this character was getting discriminate and hate by the developer for their own mistake and also by the player with a nonsense reason. This character is very hard to play. And the play style for this character is annoy. Because you need to be always on time for her overstrike passive to just can keep up with others character. But if you can't be on time or very lazy to be on time to enter overstrike. This character is literally a TRA *****SSHHHH. So, yeah, I will not talking in depth about the character in this video. Let's calculate her average rank for now. Wow, it's almost 666, so KOG you better taking care of her before she reach to rank 666. Well, let's move to the handsome celebrity boy of Elsword now. I think, most of the female player was fall into Laby because of handsomeness, maybe? But whatever, I'm just kidding, and Ain overall in game is strong, especially his first class. But his fourth class bossing is not good, right? Well, but according to the rank, Ain was very good in PvE. So, yeah, let's calculate his average rank. And the rank between Rose and Ain was too much different. And Ain was released to the game after Rose for just 1 year. But when look at the rank is like Ain was released to the game at the same time of Elboy or released to the game before Rose for 9 years. Yeah, and it always hurt for as a Rose main to seeing something like this all the time. So, let's move to the next character real quick. Ah, yeah, another character that was being loved by the KOG and the players. And I don't to say much about this character, because she is one of the strongest character in the game. So, let's calculate her average rank real quick. Wow, it's even higher than Elboy that was released in 2008. And Laby was released to the game in 2018 but have a higher rank than the character that released before her for 10 years. And don't compare to Rose. Yeah, it's always hurt when come to comparing. And the newest character that was make a new standard for every new character or every fourth class except for Rose's fourth class must always have a skill with a large hitbox, especially in Y-axis. And yeah, this character can considered as a broken character despite of nerf quake, stupid balance, that hammering down to this character. And yeah, this character is strong in every kind of content in the game. Even though the rank was not so high. But for a character that was released to the game with just 3 years and have a higher rank than the character that was released to the game 8 years ago can tell everything. So, let's calculate the average rank real quick. Yeah, and the rank of the character that was released to the game before this character for 5 years just triple to this character. And here is the highest rank for each character. My conclusion for each character after looking at the rank is, the population of Elboy is likely to be decreased, and the performance of Elboy in PvE is not good as it seems. And yeah, Elboy deserves the better in PvE. Aisha's population will keep increasing according to rank and can outperformance others' characters as well. I think it's okay to nerf her or just leave her be. And even after nerf, she will be fine according to the rank. Rena's population is likely to be increasing more than decrease, and her performance is at a great level. And if you ask me about what to do with her, answer, just leave her be, as long as she can keep up with the late game content. Raven is similar to Rena but slightly better than Rena in both population health and performance. And yeah, he is doing great now, just leave him be. As long as he can keep up with the late game content. I think Eve's performance is better than Raven but the population growth rate seems a little bit lower than Raven's. And it is okay for you to just leave her be and focus on a more important issue. Chung is good, really good, and can outperform other characters very easily. And the growth rate is also better than Raven too, and don't forget that Raven was released to the game before Chung 5 years. It makes sense to say that Chung is outperform Raven. And it's okay to nerf the character that outperformed the other character. Era is released to the game after Chung 2 years but her population growth rate and performance were better than Chung that was outperforming the other characters but Era is just better than that. according to the rank. So, it makes sense to focus on nerfing. Elesis's population and performance are overall better than Elboy, even though Elboy was released to the game before Elesis for 6 years. But compared to other characters, she is not that good, and maybe has a problem with bossing. I think it makes sense to focus on improving her bossing right now. Ad's growth rate and performance outperform almost every character in the game except Ain if look at the rank and release date of the character. So yeah, focusing on nerfing makes sense. Ciel overall is better than Elboy and Elesis but a little bit below Chung according to the rank and the release date of the character. For Ciel, focusing on improving bossing and raid makes sense to me. And, yeah, the worst performance with the demography that likely to goes extinct at any time, Rose. This character should be your first priority for improvement, and this character is on emergency right now. And she is like the patient that was in coma and live in the ICU room and need to be urgent now before it too late. And your current balance patch was like, you grab the hammer, and goes to the ICU room and smash the hammer into the leg of the coma patient named Rose. That is what you do and you're not supposed to do that. Or you think that smash the hammer into the leg of ICU patient in hospital is good? Well, look at Ain now. And Ain is overall one of the best performance and growth rate of all time according to the rank. But maybe because of his population growth is overwhelmed but the performance are not catch up to it. So, leave him be more makes sense to me at this time. Laby. Laby can be considered as the most broken character in the game, and her growth is insane if look at the date release of the Laby. And yeah, her performance is insane as well and Laby is the character that bring the new insane meta to the game. So, focusing on nerfing her overpower class like Eternity Winner and Twin Picaro makes sense. And, Noah the last character that just released to the game just 2 years ago. If look at the date release of the character and the rank, it can tell that this character growth rate and performance is insane as Laby. And yeah, even though Noah was get many nerfing from the previous balance patch, even that, Noah was still considered as the one of the strongest character in the game. So, Noah need to have a proper balance, not just a little bit up and down the passive skill or the skill's damage. And if you ask me what is the thing that makes sense for Noah right now? Answer. Personally, focusing on nerfing the offensive in PvP and in PvE, I think you can just leave it like that and focusing on improving or buffing the weak character instead. And this is all about the topic for this video. But you might say that, what about other server? Gaia? International? North America? They also have a rank too, and why not looking into those too?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I considered myself as a chef that was only cooking the food and serve it to you. Not someone that chewing the food for you to can be able to eat the food. If you want to know about the other server, please go and look at it by yourself. And you can using my method about analyze the character through their rank. And this is all about for this video. Thank you for watching and have a good day.